welcome to Dr. Dan. We're back for another one. We're doing a season review for Jordan Clarke, probably my favourite player from last year. So during the month of December and the start of January, where I'm planning to cover a player every day while we wait for next year to begin. This should take us through until the time of year where the team is back training after Christmas and pushing towards the middle of Feb, where we can start looking at the season ahead. With that being said, these videos, they're just my opinion, and I always like to hear what the other fans, or even not even the fans, are thinking. So drop a comment, like, subscribe as we push towards the real anchor review in 2026. So yeah, with that, now let's get into Jordan Clarke. Jordan Clarke is 16th. He's not 16th. He's born 16th of August 2000. So during the season next year, he turns 26. So he's entering the prime of his career. Excuse me while I'm struggling to talk a bit. I didn't get one up on the 6th of December. Came home from work in the morning. Was planning to do it in the afternoon and had a power outage. So I apologise for that. Wasn't a pleasant night without that. So up to 126 games, start to be a lot of the core, 127, I ignore him. So we're starting to get into the real core of our team with Clarke, Sarong, Darcy. The expectations going in for 2025 was he had a breakout season in 2024. And since he's been back, he's just been consistent. Last year was definitely 2024 was definitely his best season to date, providing run and spark from the back line with his dash and long kicking. So, I mean, I'd say he did that. That was his expectation. So let's have a quick look over here, where he played 24 games, played one more than the year before because we had the final. Pretty much identical, less marks, pretty much everything, maybe a few more tackles, had the same amount of scoring shots. The only difference would have been that he made the All-Australian squad for the first time, and he's a great media performer and everything, but here you could see above his career, his 4.5 or 4.3 disposals up. His kicks, he was up 3.4, which is good with how far he can kick it. Handballs were up. Like I said, marks were down. His tackles moved into the elite. Meters gained 480. Above average, I'd love to know what elite category would be, and his AFL fantasy went up. So go over to the AFL one where we can look at him individually here. A few more things. We've covered that. Top season performance, 33 disposals, 24 kicks against Gold Coast, 12 handballs against, that's interesting. He loves to handball against St Kilda by the looks of it. Tackles, 5, and fantasy points. That was a massive game. Both of the games against Collingwood. I remember him just keeping us in games. There was games that not many people were trying, and his effort to get back to get the spoiling, to get the tackle, the chasing. We've had a look at his totals, so we just have a quick look at his benchmarking here, which we've seen. So a couple of things. Look down. So that's in the above average. So he's dropped down from 2024. His rating points moves, up again. So he's gone up in nearly 32.2. 24.1 disposals, very close, but dropped down. There goes. Marks move from elite to average. He's only average. His tackling moves into the elite category for the third time in his career. And clearances above, kicks above, handballs above. So again, it felt like he had a lot more elite than that. Dropping off in only a couple of his metrics there, I guess. And, building on year, he's moving in now you would sort of expect more of the same next year. When I was having a quick look through here, he did have some big games. 30 disposals against Carlton. Again, with the 21 kicks, 31 here, 33, 30, 33. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, 30 and above. If you look at the year before, 1, 2, 3. So the 3. So he's found that little bit more consistency. The other thing that I have been starting to look at, and I went ahead and grabbed this because we all love Murphy Reid, but I wanted to just have a quick look at. So he had 21 goal assists, and I remember bringing this up when I was looking at Heath Chapman. 77 inside 50s, right? So we're looking into 21, just so we can get the exact thing for you. I'll quickly do that. 77 divided by 21. So that's come up on, I haven't got it showing, but that's 3.6 inside 50s would lead to a goal. So every 3.5 is leading to a goal. I mean, that's got to be the gold standard. It's a first year, you know what I mean? He's lowering his eyes, he's finding, and it's also too, you can't go on everyone doing that, because when he gets the ball too, he's like a half forward flank, like he's playing that forward line role, so it's not as congested. Chapman, Clarke sort of bombing it long a lot more, but if we look at the inside 50s, 73 for 7, so he's looking at maybe 1 in 10. Just over 1 in 10. The year before, 8 and 70, so a little drop off, and the year before, 8 and 52. So 2023, not so good. 2024, his best percentage conversion rate to date, I would say. Yeah. So again, I want to start seeing some of these defenders, because he is a booming kick. He's kicked 2 goals, 3. You know, you can't really expect too much more from that. 3 goals in 2022, 3 goals for Geelong. He pushed forward a lot more in Geelong, actually. Look at that, 11. Maybe he was playing on the wing back then. So, who knows how he's going to go with McVee in the team. But I think, sort of like finding anything, I think Jordan Clarke was our best player for the year. There was times that, they were trying to tag him. That's how much influence that he was having. He was a bit down on his marks, but I don't think it was so much. It was just his uncontested marks. Maybe he's playing on a man, not running off, getting the handball more, as opposed to trying to find it loose on a switch. Because if you look here, his contested marks went up from 4 to 12. Again, if we go back, that's definitely the best of his career. None, 6. Oh no, hang on, we've gone past. Fremantle, 4, and 12. So definitely his best to date. So I think there's not too much. I just want to see the same. I mean, if you look at Jordan Clarke, and I don't know, you could almost compare him to some of the best. Well, you can compare him to the best defenders in the league, because Jordan Clarke is probably the best, or one of the best halfback flankers in the league. I can't even remember who was on the other side of the backline with him in the All-Australian team. So if we just quickly, while I can, let's have a look at AFL All-Australian 2025. Who do we have? Jordan Clarke, yes, in the back pocket. Josh Battle for Hawthorn. I'm guessing. I haven't watched too much of them. I mean, okay, we're not going to compare him to him because just the amount of goals and behinds. He's more of a wingman. I don't know why they put him in the halfback flank, but I guess they had to find a spot. Let's compare him then to Bailey Dale. Bailey Dale had that massive game where he beat up on pretty shitty Essendon. Let's compare him to Bailey Dale. And yeah, let's have a little look-see. Because he's been at the top of the game for a very, very long time. There you go, around the same. He's 4 years on. So that's the same rating points. He's moved into the elite goals. So he's pushed forward. He's kicked what? If we're looking at totals, then he's kicked. Oh, this is for the career. I just want to look at the season. There we go. So elite fantasy points, elite rankings, slightly above average on that one. So he's kicked 4 goals for the year. Disposals, well, one of them was a 40 or a 50 touch game or a 49, whatever it was. His marks are down, but were up. His tackles, he's nearly tripled him. More clearances, less kicks, more handballs. Yeah, so it's actually quite close on par. I mean, Bailey Dale is a very, very good player. So, two-time All-Australian. Yeah, so I think Jordan Clarke, it's good for him to be in that sort of category. Let's have a quick look at the other one. Josh Battle might be a slightly different player. We'll have a quick look at sort of what the impacts were there. See, so defender, key defender. So it's a little bit unfair then to rank these guys because, yeah, fantasy points are different. And then, yeah, going on to that. So, yeah, look, his tackling's there. What can he improve on? Were his expectations met? Yes, they definitely were. I actually put these out, so I can't even put it in. The areas to improve. Just maybe hit more targets in the forward 50. I really don't know. I mean, forward 50. I'm thinking more. Is it like more assists? Like well, as you can see, we're doing Fyfe's coming up next. Yeah. So as we're looking at this one here, 7 assists. From 73 inside 50s. I guess I'd like to see a 50% increase, get that to double digits to about 11. Increase assists by 50%. Lower his eyes. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him handballing, but he had a great year. So my expectations for him are probably just continue the work and consistency from the last 2 years. I think that he's been a really good pickup for us. Absolutely amazing. Okay, now the rating that I give him is going to probably be high. I think in hindsight, reviewing the season over a couple of times, I don't think there's much more he can do. I've thought about this one a lot because I didn't get on last night, but I'm giving him a 94 out of 100. I don't know if there's much more he could have done. And if he improves next season, I honestly I don't know where it's going to come from because his one-on-one work was amazing. Everything about his season was pretty good, and he might have only had one or two down games, and his down games were 18 touches against West Coast, which didn't matter, but he got a goal. Above 20 disposals every other time, and that's good for a backman. So, um, let me know your thoughts on whether you agree or what you think about Clarke. I mean, can he improve, and where can he improve? And yeah, join me again tomorrow for At This Stage Now Fyfe, unless you want to see someone else, then drop a comment. And thank you all very much for watching.